It was a bright and peaceful morning when Felix, the adventurous little cat, decided to take a walk. Dressed in his favorite blue hoodie and jeans, he strolled through the forest, his whiskers twitching with excitement. Birds chirped melodiously as he padded along a narrow path, occasionally pausing to admire the rustling leaves and the gentle breeze that brushed against his fur. Felix, lost in his thoughts, took a turn onto an unfamiliar path. The trees grew denser, and the once cheerful chirping of birds faded into eerie silence. Unaware of the looming danger, he continued forward, his paws stepping onto a patch of dry leaves that crackled underfoot. His tail twitched as he sensed something unusual, but curiosity got the better of him. After walking for a while, Felix stumbled upon a massive rocky cave. The entrance was lined with enormous claw marks, and a strange scent filled the air. His ears perked up as he heard a deep, rumbling sound from within. Swallowing nervously, he stepped inside, unaware that he had just entered the lion's den. The cave was dimly lit, with golden eyes flashing in the shadows. As Felix's eyes adjusted to the darkness, he gasped. Before him stood a pride of lions, majestic, powerful, and staring directly at him. His tail fluffed up in shock, and he froze on the spot. The largest lion, with a golden mane that seemed to glow in the dim light, narrowed his eyes. "Who dares enter our den?" he rumbled. Felix gulped, realizing he had made a terrible mistake. Felix's heart pounded as he quickly thought of a plan. With the biggest, most innocent eyes he could muster, he meowed. I was just looking for a shortcut home." The lions exchanged glances, some chuckling at the tiny intruder. The large lion finally let out a deep laugh. "You are either the bravest cat or the luckiest," he said. "Go, before we change our minds." Without hesitation, Felix turned and sprinted out of the cave, his paws barely touching the ground. Felix didn't stop running until he was far, far away from the cave. Gasping for breath, he finally collapsed near a familiar tree. Looking back at the direction he had come from, he let out a nervous chuckle. "No more shortcuts," he muttered. The sun was now setting, casting golden hues across the sky. As Felix rested, he realized that he had just survived an adventure he would never forget. And so, Felix learned the importance of watching where he went. His little adventure into the lion's den would remain a story to tell, a tale of how a simple morning walk almost turned into a legendary mistake.